What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Idiot Brothers. We're back with Warhammer 40k Battle Sector. So this is Mission 3 in the Blood Angels primary campaign. We're going to be on rearm resupply. Looks like we are going to be able to pick up the Hellblasters and the Land Speeder after this mission. So let's proceed, shall we? At least we have an apothecary now, just in case anything goes sideways.
These scattered remains have little left to recover. I doubt there is much here I can harvest.
This is more than mere execution. The alien will suffer for this butchery.
Alright, so we've got our 5 squads and intercessors, 2 aggressors, assault squad, Arturo, and our sergeant. Well, we got them up front, so that's where we want them. Let's proceed.
It can only be victory.
We're gonna get our sergeant here right into the thick of it.
You will fall before
into these
me.
Hormagaunts. I believe he gets 2 action points, so let's take that unit out. Alright, that's kind of annoying. Well, we're out of action points on that one on Sergeant Carlian, so let's move up our apothecary. And deal with these Termagants. I hope he can finish the rest of these Termagants off. Sweet.
Always ready, always vigilant.
Let's get these aggressors moving on up.
Sanguinius.
Get the rest of our squads following up.
Your orders.
And the aggressors should be able to take out this squad of Hormagaunts. Nice, and finish them off. I don't know how that squad survived, but
Engaging the enemy.
we'll take out that Hormagaunt squad. We're out of action points for them. We'll take out those Hormagaunt squad. And that is the end of that turn. We got 3 enemy units taken down, so let's end our turn. I'll just set it to Overwatch, because they should be okay on their own. For now, at least. Take a few Termagants out. We got 2 Termagants and a Hormagaunt unit.
Sergeant, Captain Matano said we would find you here. We've been sent to help with
We
your...
got our land speeder.
The aid is welcome. I do not wish to needlessly add to the bodies here.
Intercessors. Alright, did we get... Land speeder. Okay, so we got 2 land speeders. It looks like we got Termagants over here, so we're just gonna blast them. I don't want to move them.
On the move.
Well, that wasn't a great move since we have Termagants there. That land speeder should hopefully be able to take these Termagants out. Yep. And then move over here. We're gonna get these moving. Just scout out a little bit so we can see where we can move without grabbing too much unwanted attention. It looks like we can move up pretty far. So we know we have a squad down here. Let's get back up here. So we've got...
We are the blood blades of Skyfall.
We're gonna just get right in there with the
Yes.
assault squad. They should be able to take the rest of this Termagant squad out pretty easily. I say that as they do not take out that squad of Hormagaunts. Termagants? Oh yeah, Termagants.
The blood of
So we're gonna get Brother Arturo over there. I'm gonna have Sergeant Carlian move up
Heavy fire
with
support.
the aggressors.
Affirmative.
Going to get those squads over there. We're gonna get these squads moving up with the main squad, and then we should be able to deal with these Termagants pretty easily. Alright, let's take that Hormagant squad out. Nice. Let's finish that Termagant squad off. Nice. Alright, so we can't get a better to hit ratio on these guys, so we're just going to have them fire. Alright, that's most of that unit. The fact that they can just shoot straight through the rock is quite alright with me. So that is taken out. I see 2 Venom Thropes up there, so we're just going to overwatch. Because I do not feel like dealing with that. Let's overwatch there. Overwatch there, and we'll get another overwatch there. It looks like they might... Okay, no, there's a just giant face cliff there. Alright, so I think that's all of our movement for this turn. Ooh, we got some Venom Thropes down here. That's not good. That's not what we want, but if they do run into our guys, at least they will be shot a lot. Unfortunately, they did not move in far enough. They might get to our assault squad. Yep.
By the blood.
Yep, that's gonna hurt. At least they struck back. Alright, they did their poison or their spore cloud thing. Looks like we got a unit of Termagants up there as well. So unfortunately they do have that spore cloud. Okay, we've got 2 units of Termagants up there. Which is not what we want. Okay, we got more up there. That's where we need to get to. Alright. Even more.
I hear them out there.
So what is going to be kind of crappy is that is 25 damage applied at the end of the turn. I'm going to have to heal with Brother Arturo, I believe.
On Baal 4 I was born.
Alright, so
the Emperor will it,
we're just going to get our commander up there.
I will die.
Or Sergeant Kallian. He's got decent statistics, so we're just going to hit him as hard as we can. Good thing they missed him. We are just going to get these aggressors right up in their face, or at least close to their face.
For the Emperor.
Get the squads behind them. We'll deal with that firefight here in a second. We're going to move them there. We're going to heal this squad, and then we're going to hit that. So this will cost 1 AP.
The blood is strong. Do
Heal
not
them
falter.
up. There we go. That'll remove the poison effect, and now we're going to hit those Venom Thropes. Sweet. We should be able to finish them off. There we go. Perfect. Let's move our way on over here. So we got... They're going to be moving in on us. We're going to kind of ignore them for now. We're going to get the land speeders over to our main force. We're going to take these Termagants out. Just open fire on them. And then get that momentum going. Alright. That unit has been taken out. We don't have any more movement for that, but I think we're good to reach the rest of our army at this point. So, I would take the risk, and, well, you know what? We're not going to take that risk. We are going to get these Venom Thropes down, though. Or at least try to. Yep, so that's unfortunate. What we're going to do is we're just going to frag them. Or not. I think we're just going to... we'll just shoot them. The ranged armor is going to save them this round. I think we are going to use that because it doesn't cost anything on both of these units. We're going to take these Venom Thropes down, at least one of the units. Or at least we're going to try to. Alright. Keep shooting, fellas. Alright, that's one down. Alright. That's almost 2 down. Let's get our guys moved up here. Pop that battle line tactics. We're going to want to start taking that Venom Thrope down. At least the healthy ones. Wish we could do more damage to them.
With precision, brothers.
But unfortunately, we just cannot. So, alright, we got 1 down. Hopefully they'll be able to take another Venom Thrope down. It doesn't work. Oh, okay. We got 2 almost down. I think we are out of action points. No, we're not, actually. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take out this Venom Thrope. Unfortunately, that will actually take us out of action points for Sergeant Collier.
Close combat support.
The assault squad is out. You are also out, but you're surging.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
So unfortunately, not a whole lot we can do with this unit. I think we're going to prop him up against the wall. We're going to get him ready and in jump range to jump. I'm going to throw kind of the sergeant up in the, or the apothecary up in the front a little bit because he can survive some shots. But I think that is the end of that turn.
You will need more than that.
Yep, it looks like Sergeant Callion is going to be taking a lot of fire this time, or this round. Tried to move past him. Got that AOO going on. For those of you that don't know, an AOO is an attack of opportunity. Let's see what we've got. So we've got 4 units there. We got more Venom Thropes over here. They're going after the land speeders. I think we can safely ignore the Venom Thropes and get... They are way faster than these Venom Thropes are. So I think we can safely ignore this unit, for now anyway, and get it over to the rest of our guys. The troops behind them have finally gotten to the back. So...
The enemy thinks it can stay beyond our reach.
Alright, I wonder if they overwatched. Kind of looks like they may have overwatched, or they may have moved to the side. I don't know.
Battle line squad ready.
We are going to start shooting these Hormagaunts. There we go. Yeah, just take them down. Well, that was not what I'd like to see. I will run healing on them, though.
The blood is strong. Do not falter.
I think we're just going to walk up and
For the
melee these
glory of
Termagants.
Sanguinius.
Hopefully Carlion can take them out.
On my honor.
Looks like he definitely can. He got an overrun there. Good stuff. Let's get the aggressors on up. We're gonna have these squads that have been with them the whole time move on up as well. We're gonna have this squad take care of these Hormagaunts down here. And then we're going to have our apothecary here do some significant damage to these Hormagaunts. So, let's see how many we can take down with 2 swipes. I'll take it! I'll take it. We need to get over here for our speeders. So I think we're gonna go with the ignore. Yep, we're gonna ignore those Venom Thropes for the time being. We're gonna get the land speeders up with the rest of our troops. I'd rather they be with the rest of the troops and supporting them than back there. So the Termagants are the ranged units. So there's 4 of them there, which means, I mean,
their numbers, they will not overwhelm us.
I do not. I want that. There we go. Alrighty. We can't shoot at those, so what we'll do is we will actually just shoot at those, the Hormagaunts down here. There we go. We'll save them from taking damage. Enemy is behind full cover here. We will just overwatch them.
Sons of Sanguinius.
I believe that is all of our AP,
Assault Marines
except for the
ready.
assault squad.
To the sky, brothers!
we are going to jump. We're gonna get in there and take out some of these Tormagants with our assault troops or assault squad. So
The
let's
swarm
get
has
in
no
there
right to
and do some
live.
damage. Nice, nice, nice. I don't know how they had 2 with 1 HP, but 'tis what it is, I guess. I think that's the.
Heavy
Who
fire
has
support.
action points?
Anti-grav ready.
Ah. Well, we will just do the full movement. Let's see what's gonna happen up here. If they try to move away from them, they will at least get shots in. If they did that thing again.
Picked up movement on the Auspex.
Oh, and we got another squad of Termagants up here.
Taking fire.
Oh, shoot. We're gonna get the apothecary up there. That'll. We have zone control. Good stuff. Zone of control. Take. Woo! That was actually really good. And they got overwhelmed.
Taking fire.
So while I don't necessarily care for assault squads in this situation, they didn't do too bad. All right, so next turn, I think we're going to get our aggressors up in there. And we are going to get us some Termagants. Almost full
Ready
units.
to strike.
Let's get the rest of these fellas up here. Boltstorm Gauntlet.
In
Get those
their
Termagants.
numbers, they will not overwhelm us.
I think we should be able to just get them with pistols.
There can only
You're
be
gonna finish them off with melee. Can we move all the way up? That is the question. No, we cannot, so can't shoot them with that either. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we will give, let's get the squad up there, and then we will give that squad tactical precision. Let's get that squad up there as well. Tactical precision.
Sanguinius guides every
There we go.
strike.
And let's get those Termagants down. Alright, almost got them down.
With precision,
I should probably have
brothers.
done that first. Let's finish them off. There we go. Alrighty. We're going to get our apothecary
My
up
duty is
there.
service.
For the Emperor.
Alright, let's see. We got a Venomthropes over here. I don't realistically think that we can... Well, they do 6 to 8 times 20, so... yeah, I don't think... I mean, here's what we're going to do. We're going to shoot and then
Firing
we're
on
going
the
to move.
enemy.
So apparently they get 20 shots, so we will see. That was actually pretty good. I'm actually
Landspeeder
going
crew
to
awaiting orders.
have them fire as well, although they're not going to hit as well because there's a rocket in the way, but any damage is good damage in my book at this point, so let's
Got
get them
it.
moved. Get our momentum going. They should reach up here in a turn or two. We're at AP. You still have AP. Should be able to finish this Termagant squad off. And that should be our turn. We don't have any more unused units. We'll end turn there. Alright, so we've got some bugs back there, some more down here. So it looks like they're slowly coming up toward us.
The
wanna get the
blood of
apothecary
Sanguinius
up there
flows in my
first.
veins.
Get that assault squad healed up.
I am the sword
Nicely
of
done.
Sanguinius.
Let's see if there are enemy units over here. It doesn't look like there are, so we're gonna get everybody pushed up.
with strength.
Keep it moving, fellas. Keep it
Moving.
moving.
Your orders.
And I think the only 2 units that are still back there. Allows moving over shore route. Okay. So can we just... Doesn't look like we can, so...
Need a scout?
We are going to turn you that way, because I want to see what's coming at us. Alright. That is that turn. Oop. Unused. Alright. You're just gonna kind of go around. Pass our turn there. Oop, space. Alright. I don't know what's going on here. We know there are venom thropes. Okay, so there's the almost gone unit.
I hear something.
More venom thropes. This is not really what I want to be seeing right now, but it could be worse. So we're gonna get our scouts up there,
Ready for recon.
and we are going to
Overwatch zone
overwatch
established.
that. I think what we're gonna do is
We are the
we're gonna have the assault
Mark
squad
the
trigger
bunker's
that.
secure. We'll take what we need. The logistician will catalog the rest.
for the Emperor.
Alright, so we're gonna have these squads hold that side. We are going to get these squads over
Battleline
here.
squad ready.
Give us an Overwatch, give us an Overwatch, and give us an Overwatch. So anything entering there should be met with bullet hell. Let's get these aggressors up. I know it's not great to Overwatch
There can
assault
only be
squads, but I
victory.
don't.
They shall not pass.
We are going to Overwatch everything. I believe that is everything. No, okay. I don't think we need any healing right now. It doesn't appear that we do, so we'll just
They will
Overwatch him too.
fear to tread
And then end our turn
close.
and see what happens. Okay, so we got Venom Thropes coming in. They should, they're gonna get shot a lot. That one's in, well, that's just one, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. It does have that Spore Cloud buff, though. Okay, so we got more Venom Thropes, more Termagants. Hormagaunts!
More targets are coming.
Lovely. I agree. More targets. Well... I don't necessarily want to put the aggressors into melee, but I think we're going to.
Their death is our only option.
For Sanguinius.
And we are just going to blast them.
Heavy fire
Except I
support.
forgot that they do less damage. Oh. This might hurt. Okay. Okay. Oh, yikes. Alright, yep.
Victory for the Bloodblades. Victory for Skyfall.
Okay, so this Venom Thrope unit needs to get taken out.
Look
So,
past their haze.
blast him. Pop that. There we go.
We are the
It
lords of the
is
assault
down.
doctrine.
We can't quite get into melee with these, but we can
The
hit them with our
sword
pistols, so
has
we're gonna do
no
that.
right to live.
That should allow these aggressors to take them out, I hope. Okay, except not really. What do we got? What do we got? Alright, so we're going
Anti-grav
to...
ready.
We are going to straight up Overwatch. Oops.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
If they walk up that ramp, they are getting a face full of bullets. Or slither up that ramp if you want to put it that way. Alright, well, we should be good on that. Oop, let's see, what do we got unused? Right,
My
screw it.
vengeance will be final.
Hit him with the pistol. Hit him with the pistol again. Really wish I could give him a bolter. Although, not really sure if they need a bolter. Yep, that's unfortunate. So that's gonna tick. They are about to get a face full of lead. Or not. So we only have to hold it for one more turn. So they did Spore Cloud, which means they're gonna have that armor and that evasion, which sucks. They are about to get overwatched a lot. So on my turn, we should actually be able to take that unit down. If they don't already do significant damage to it. There we go. Keep blasting. And last unit on Overwatch. Alright, and those Venom Thropes are down. Sweet. And that's why I like the aggressors. That just heavily mitigated the damage that they dealt. I think this unit's going to take some damage here. Yep. Probably going to take some more damage from those Termagants. Or not. Alright. Fine by me. The Apothecary Overwatch. That's kind of funny. Alright. Well, we want
My fury will be
him
fast.
to get into melee, so what I think we're going to do is
On
we're
my
going to
honor.
just kind of vault him over. So he's not stuck. Then we're going to hit these Termagants. That we should
You
be able
will
to finish
fall
him off with
before
just
me.
Sergeant here. Sweet. These Hormigants are going to get pistoled. Also sweet. So let's frag. Alright, so we can only hit these Hormigants over here. We're gonna hit them with the grenade launcher. Woo! Definitely need to use that more. Definitely need to use that more. And the fact that we can use the pistols right after, I'm really liking that unit even more now. Alright, so I don't want to advance this unit up there. I know this is really bad for these guys,
Your
but
orders.
the fact of the matter is, I don't want them to be in range of those Venom Thropes. So, let's get those Termagants. Let's finish them off. There we go. HQ command upgrades. Plus 10 ranged accuracy. So we're going to get these guys down here. We're going to overwatch them. Oops. Give them the battle line tactics, then overwatch them.
Death to the Xenos swarm.
We can't tactical precision because we've already used up our action points for the turn. So we're gonna get this Termagant squad taken out. If my land speeder can hit the broadside of a barn, which it does not appear that it can. Throw that on and open up on those Venom Thropes. And that is down. Let's take out these Termagants. Throw that down and then overwatch that. down an Overwatch there.
Need a scout?
Throw down another Overwatch.
They will fear to tread
Just in case. Alright. I don't like the position that you're in. I think I'm going to just back them up a little bit. But we're going to end turn there. They're going to push. But we did hold out on the bunker, so that is great. Okay, we got more Venom Tropes incoming. These Spore Clouds are really just not doing it for me. That is Sad Panda Hour right there on damage. Ooh! Okay, that was not great.
Contempt is my armor.
I don't like it. Thank goodness they're going after the aggressors. Would have been bad if they hit Sergeant Callion again. Okay, so now we have to eliminate the rest. I think you are just going to take these Hormigons out. Pop that.
On Baal 4 I was born.
And hit those Venom Throps as hard as we can. If they get attack back, Sergeant Callion's gonna go down. Okay, whew, they didn't get it. Okay. Let's get him away from the front. Okay, he's gonna live with 3 HP. We need to get the apothecary over there like yesterday. Let us take this Hormigaunt down, or Venom Thrope down.
Open fire!
Nice. We're gonna start moving them up. Well, this is my damaged unit, so I shouldn't really be moving them up, but it is what it is. We're gonna move them back.
We're the sons of Sanguinius.
We have some more shots. Let's take them.
We are the Bloodblades of Skyfall.
That being said, we could jump in there, but I don't think we are. I think we are just going to Overwatch. And let's see, what do we got? Can we hit them? Yes, we can. Not for very much, though. Let's see if we can take that unit down. The fact that one lived with 1 HP is kind of annoying.
Look past their haze, brothers.
Alright,
Lining up,
throw down
anti-swarm
some
firing
Overwatch. We're just going to leave these units over here. I don't want to move them too far. I will take 2 units of Intercessors and get them over to the other side just in case we need it, because there are 4 units remaining. We don't have any unused units, so let's head to the next turn. Yep! Yikes! Alright, Sergeant Carlian is in bad shape. More Venom Thropes, because I totally wanted to see more of those. Not really. We shoot these guys. Alright. I mean, they have good armor, but like, I mean, I'd prefer that they live, so. Let's get the next unit of Termagants down. finish him off.
Heavy fire support.
Well,
Battle line squad ready.
we're just straight up gonna get in their face. Yep, so if they charge at that unit,
Assault
well, they're not
Marines
even
ready.
gonna get the chance, so. I know the other unit ran down there. Finish that unit off. Venom tropes. If we
With
pop a battle line
precision,
tactics, we might be able to
brothers.
finish them off. And start blasting. Oh, come on, I need at least one down. Okay, that's not at all what I wanted to see.
The blood waits.
There can only be victory.
You cannot shoot them from up there, so I will just turn on Overwatch because
I
he's not
await
going
their
back into
mistake.
combat. Next unused unit. Screw it, throw him at the Termagants. Or Termagants, my bad. Alright, and who is still unused? Okay, oh right, because they get an extra bit of movement speed there. Speed that up, pass turn there. I don't like the fact that this is going to get one attack in,
Taking fire.
or it's going to poison all my dudes. That's kind of sucky. At least the vehicle has a lot of HP.
With speed.
We're going to have to go after that unit.
Anti-grav ready.
Your orders. Moving.
So since we know that last unit's right there, I'm not going to bother chasing them around the map. I'm just going to use the scouts to do it.
Numbers. They will not overwhelm us.
That poison should drop off, I hope. Okay, there they are. The scouts should be able to easily handle them,
Ready
or at
for
least they
recon.
better, or I'm going to be sorely disappointed.
Lining up anti-swarm firing solution.
The area's secured.
There we go.
As you anticipated, there's little of our brothers
Alright,
here to recover.
and we got
the
this mission
Pentasio's genes
completed.
have
It looks
remained
like Sergeant Carlian actually got 6 unit kills.
It is grim work you undertake, priest.
We have
It is not a
intercessors here that
task
didn't
that
do a
I
whole lot,
relish.
but
The scale
Yeah.
of our chore makes for comfortless service. In some ways, I'm glad I've been relegated to this moon, where the bodies of our brothers are only stacked by the dozen.
whatever you say, Brother Arturo. Let's proceed. Alright, so we've got new units now. We gained access to the Hellblasters and we gained access to the Land Speeders. We did replace the assault. We did replace the assault troops with Land Speeders automatically, it looks like. But that's not going to work because we are 10 points over, so we're going to have to get rid of those. I don't know. I would really like a Hellblaster unit, but I don't. Does not look like we can afford one. Let's see what we got here in reserve. So I'm gonna add this unit of intercessors back in, since most of them are level 3. And we will look at, well, yeah, we know new units are available. Let's head to the HQ Upgrade Center. So we have 5 points. We can pick up the Auto Bolt Rifle, which might not be bad, because then we can give them to Intercessors. Or we can get the Rigorous Training, which gives them even more HP. Or we can pick up some stuff for our melee dudes. However, I think we're going to pick up this Auto Bolt
Victory
Rifle.
for the Bloodblades. Victory for Skyfall.
We can't pick anything up for Brother Arturo, we just don't have the points, and I definitely did want to get those Auto Bolt Rifles. So I think we're going to pick up those Auto Bolt Rifles. Let's head to Army Management here. It looks like the Auto Bolt Rifle doubles the attacks. Has less range, so what we'll do is we'll give 2 units of our Intercessors Auto Bolt Rifles, just to give us some more clearing power, and then we'll leave 3 with their standard bolt rifles. So, anyway, that'll be it for this episode. When we come back, we'll start in the Reclamation Zone. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It helps out me, it helps out the channel, and I will see y'all in the next episode.